my ventures, how I have started. So I am a serial entrepreneur. First, what is serial entrepreneur? Serial entrepreneur is a person who has started two or more businesses, or who has founded two or more businesses, or who is running two or more businesses. So there are two types in this. One type is a person who can start a business, and after some years when it is running good, he'll sell off the company and then he'll start to the new venture. And the other thing is the person will continue running all the businesses by his own, and that is one type of thing, one type of serial entrepreneurship. Today I'm telling you about my story, my journey, how it went. So it all started when I was in engineering second year, and those were very happy days. And when I was thinking to pursue MS in US, very fancy, right? MS in US. True. And those days were like that when I was in engineering, in my engineering second year. Also, one of the most important thing or the precious thing in our college is that the college timings are from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Yeah, it is just from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. And after 1 p.m., it is up to us how to use the time, how to, what to do, whatever, we can do whatever we like. So I have a good batch of friends where we used to go to movies, restaurants, shopping, traveling, resorts, whatnot, everything. So every student will be doing all these things, right? But my attitude on those days was like, when we go to movie, I'll be thinking of theater. Oh, this interior is like this. How to? What will be the cost? If you go to a restaurant, what will be the cost of a restaurant? How should we manage? How is the service? How is the interior? In that way, wherever we go, at last, if we are going for some trip, we'll be hiring one cab. So when we hire a cab, I used to compare the cost and the price which is happening. So which was quoted by them. What is happening? So when the difference, when I see the difference, I used to think that yeah, even I can start one travels business. So that is the way how I thought in those days. So one day when everything is going well, college life, of course, it is happy. When I was thinking, can I start by my own something? What is that? I don't know. But can I start it? Yes. But if yes, what can I start? And how can I do? When can I do? But where can I do? And the most important question is, what if I tell this question at my home? I'm sure my dad is gonna kick me out of my house because he knows about me. I'm a person who is a student, average student, and has got a bit engineering seat with donation. So if I ask my dad, for sure he's gonna kick me out of my house. And then I was thinking what to do, how to create something by my own. And then I realized there are cousins in my life. Few of my cousins are very much interactive. They love me. Then I thought that I can get two things from them. Some of my cousins are already in business field, and some of my cousins are doing some job. I thought that okay, when they are doing some job, it will be easy for them to get bank loans. And when there is a person who is in business, it will be very helpful for us with their experience. We can learn a lot. They'll be guiding us throughout our life. In the same way, I thought my cousins could help me. I went to the cousin who is already doing business, and I asked him, I'm thinking to do something by my own. Can I do what are the opportunities currently? And I went to the person who is doing job and asked him to get some loan. Is it possible or not? And then my cousin fortunately told me that there is one opportunity where I can take a dealership of a newly established innovative company. Right. And I went there. Fortunately, even the loan is sanctioned within 2 days. And I went, yeah, yes, it is a business. Dealership for a whole district. And it is a brand new company. And it is business. I'm very happy at the time. But when the days are passing through, I have so many losses are coming in my life. But when there are losses, I didn't give up. I'm happy because there is at least some amount which I'm getting to repay my loan to my cousin. And I'm going on. But One day, I realized that there are two things in my mind. One is the ghost EMI, which I have to pay to my cousin. Yeah, there is no income, zero after 2 years. And on the other side, I am at the end of my graduation. Because I don't have any backlogs, I am a graduate. I am an engineer. Yes. And I'm thinking what to do. How should I repay? My dad also don't know. If I tell this at home, I know how the consequences would be. So I thought I thought to do MBA for the next part of my life to take the next step. I asked my dad that I wanted to do and pursue MBA. I want to take coaching and join a good B school. And I asked him, and I went to a city, and I was preparing for some entrance exam. And then I've started CAT, SNAP, NMAT, IFT, CMAT, whatnot, everything. I've applied to everything. And I was, on the other hand, I was thinking about the loan repayment to my cousin. And then it struck my mind that the only way which I have is to repay. To repay the loan is to start one more business. But right now, I don't have investment. I don't have persons to help. I don't have what to do. I don't know. But then I again went back to my cousin and asked, what are the other things which I can do right now? He again suggested me that he's already in the garment field 5 years by then. And I thought that even I should take that, and I'll take up that. And he also came to me came to the city, and he guided me. And we have started a new business with the help of my cousin. And also, I have a brother in my college, senior, who is very close to me, who is also doing a job in Hyderabad, helped me. And also my sister, who helped me to invest money. She is currently doing job in USA. So in that way, I've started my own garment business, where it is a wholesale business. But now I have to go to the market. I have to do it at any cost. I don't have any other option. And then I went to the market. When I was talking to the proprietors of the stores, I was asking them, I'm so and so, I'm coming from so and so place. Please take these clothes. Like I'll be selling to you. I'm a wholesaler. And he asked me a bunch of questions. Are you ready to give me credit? Why should I take stock from you? What is that uniqueness in you? How big is your firm? I seriously don't have any answer for these questions. Then I thought I should have some strategy for it. I've gone to 2 to 3 stores where people are asking me to get out because already the market is saturated. There are too many players in the market for these cloth. And then I thought there should be a step-in strategy. Step-in strategy is nothing but a strategy which we have to use only to enter the business. And later on, it can be used or it cannot be used. But it is very important to just enter the business. Then I thought that there should be a step-in strategy. And me with my cousin, we have discussed and we have decided that we'll be going to store and we'll be asking the proprietor to give us one rack. If there are n number of racks in a store, we'll be asking just one rack. And we'll be filling that rack with our stock. Every day in the evening, we'll be going to the store and we'll be asking how many parts, how many have you sold from that rack? If it is one shirt, then I'll be asking for the money for that one shirt. If it is one pant, give me money for that only one pant. Like that, I've started my business. I have given the stock to almost 8 stores. And I used to shuffle them for every 2 weeks. Since there is no disadvantage for the shop owners, they have accepted my request. And that is the way how I have stepped in. And then it worked. I was very happy at that moment. And then I have started building my network. I've spoken to so many people in that market. I've analyzed the market. I've known. I thought what to learn is to build a network, because network is net worth. How many people we know in the market in that sector is very important. For 2 to 3 months, I've done the same thing, repeatedly going every day to the stores and building up the networks. And after that, I've changed to the normal seller, like a normal wholesaler, where I'll be selling stock normally, nothing like every day. And then when days are passing good, yeah, that is okay. I'm generating revenue pretty much well. Then I thought that why can't I start something with finance? I should start something financial services, Chandra's financial services. And then I really don't have any investment. I thought cheat funds is the best thing where there's no need to invest anything in it. But most of the people think that cheat fund companies cheat. In my experience, I can tell you that cheat fund companies do cheat only if the clients cheat. If their clients are cheated, companies will cheat, from my experience. But in order to reduce the risk which will be there in the cheat funds companies, I thought to take it calculated risk. So the contacts which I am open only to the contacts which I have. That means the people whom I know are only allowed to this company. So within 8 months, within a short span, I've created 6 groups. There are up and downs, but I've gone through all those. Everything was good. Everything is good, fantastic, and everything is going well. At that time, yeah, I bought a car. That was the time when I called to my dad and asked him to come to the city, that I want to buy a car because I'm doing so and so business. I'm happy. Come here, I'll explain you everything. That happy moment I can't really forget in my life. And then my dad came. I explained him. I showed him everything, and he agreed that things are going well. He came and we bought a car. Really, that was really good. That was the happiest moment. Then I thought those were the days where each and every person in a city is using Ola, Uber, Swiggy, Zomato. And then I thought, why can't we start something new, like a startup, not normal businesses? And then I found that there is a gap in the market where people are unable to maintain their cars. So I'll be discussing about my startup Gardi Cleans in the coming slides. Well, there is a manufacturing factory in our near my hometown, which is Cashews Manufacturing Unit. I thought that it would be an opportunity for me because since it is in my hometown, I'll be having so many contacts. I can reach them very easily. And then I thought I should start something with cashews. And I went to the market research. In Hyderabad, I've seen so many supermarkets. I went to all the supermarkets, like one for company, like one for more, like that. And I've seen the price variation. I've seen the reality. What is the difference? And I thought that damn sure this business is gonna work. And I thought to do some wholesale business. And I went to all the supermarkets and all the Mithai Wala stores that please take my stock. I'm coming from so and so place. This is we have there we have manufacturing units. But for my surprise, each and every store owner told that they are getting the cashew nuts for much cheaper price than you. So then I was really surprised, and I thought that wholesale business is not applicable in these cashew nuts. Let's start a retail business. Then again, for retail business to start, it is not normal thing which we can start because I don't have any investment where to open a store. So I thought again we should have some step in strategy. Then there I have created one pamphlet where giving all the details of my cashews and what are the things which we are able to do, our contact number and all. And every day morning, I used to go to the newspaper agents and place the pamphlet in the newspaper and give them this and send all these things. So when I did this, first day I didn't get a single call. Second day I didn't get. After a week, I got the first call. I was really pretty happy for that. And then it continued. It went on. I was super happy at that time because even this business is gonna work. This is just the step in strategy where we will be knowing the customer pulse, whether the business will run or not. And then everything, whether it's cashew nuts, handlooms, or chit funds, everything is under bank loans right now because I told to my dad. He agreed. And bank loans, we have been taking bank loans for each and every business. And then one day I realized that there is no opportunity for me to take a business loan, but there is an opportunity to take a car loan in my account. Then I thought, okay, can I start a travels business with these? And then I have gone to the market with my contacts in our hometown. I have inquired a lot. What is this? How is it going? How it is going? Will it be good? Is it scalable? Is it feasible? Yeah, things went well because I have a good contact in that field. I'm able to launch this Chandra's Travels, and then I've got a seat in SIBM Pune to pursue my MBA in Innovation and Entrepreneurship. And then I've been working for Gadi Cleans right now. Right. I told you that I will be explaining about Gadi Cleans, right? Gadi Cleans is a platform, is an aggregator between all the car care centers and the customer. I'll give you an example. For example, if you are an employee, if you own a car, you will feel it difficult to maintain it. So if you will be having holidays only on Saturday and Sunday, but definitely most of the people don't like to spend the time going to a car care center, waiting there for hours and repairing their cars. That is the reason why the Gadi Clean has been launched. In Gadi Cleans, after going to the office, you can book a slot, and we'll be picking up the car, we'll be servicing it, and we'll be dropping it before you leave your office. That is the main agenda of Gadi Cleans. We are saving time for the people because the world is full of competition. Right now, what I am, the founder of these 5 startups: Chandra's Handlooms, Financial Services, Cashews, Travels, Gadi Cleans. But at the end, I just want to tell my motto, which I follow: never regret about the past. Yes, I'll just give you a small example. When we are going to buy a car, we'll be asking so many people about the so many brands which are available in the market. We'll be taking the research. We'll be asking so many people, and at last we'll conclude that yeah, we have to go with this car. And after some days, we will think that if we see some other car in the market, we'll think that, oh no, it's waste of money. We might have bought that car at that time. Please don't think like that. My sincere suggestion: please don't think like that. At that time, you thought about that. You asked so many people. You have done the necessary research, which what is needed. So at that time, it is good. Things may go left and right in our life, but instead of thinking like that, just think what to do in our future. Just believe in you. Thank you. Rahul?
Yes, Chandra.
Yeah, can I take some questions?
Yeah, there's a question in the chat box. Please do look at it.
Sure. Thank you. Hello, sir. I'll just stop my sharing my screen. Yeah. Hello, sir. I have one question. You are doing good businesses, and also on the other hand, yeah, all my businesses are in Hyderabad, and I am pursuing my masters in Pune. For every 2 weeks, I'll be traveling to Hyderabad to look after my business. But what I'll do when I'm going to Hyderabad, I have 4 employees who will manage everything. I'll just go for customer relation. I'll just go to the customer and ask him how it is going. Is everything all right or not? Because I feel that the customer relation is very much important nowadays. I'll not talk about stock. I'll not talk about price. I'll not talk about the credits and all. I'll just talk to him normally because it improves the connection between both of us. Also, in the starting, it is really hard for me to manage both, but after a month or two, I was okay. I was able to manage. Even the same question was asked by my panelist in my interview during my MBA selections. Uh, I told them that it will be hard in the starting stages, but when the days are moving on, it will be easy for us for sure. You can ask me any other questions if you have. How did you choose those employees? What was the quality that made lead the business to them? True. This is one of the good question because I'll be choosing customers. Sorry, I'll be choosing employees with respect to their qualification. First and foremost important thing is I need an MBA to work under me. MBA not in B schools, MBA in local colleges because they'll be knowing some strategies like small things which should be done with the customers. So that is the reason why I choose MBAs as my employees. And I won't leave the business to them completely. As I told you before, I have a brother who is doing job in Hyderabad. He will be taking care of the things, and also employees will be helping him. How can we turn any obstacle into an opportunity when it comes to point of startup? Yeah. Hello, Srinivas Kumar. When there is any obstacle in the opportunity, we'll just think what is the how can we move on, like how should we solve the problem. And in my point of view, if we are going in one way, if there is some problem, we'll be going in other way. In the same way, we have to choose between the ways and we have to try each and every way. Of course, maybe the starting four ways may not work, but fifth one may work. In my startups or in my businesses, what all I have done is the same thing. I used to discuss with so many people. I used to discuss with my dad. I used to discuss with my mom, and then I used to take a step forward. And if it is going well, I used to continue it. If not, I'll be trying something other than that. Yeah, MBA is not mandatory. My point of view is I am really confused between a startup and a normal business. In MBA, I seriously learned what is the difference between a traditional business and a startup. There are a lot of differences. The way how you see a traditional business is not the way how you should see a startup. And that is the reason why I have joined MBA, and I'm pretty sure that I'm happily learning all those things. Are there any other questions? There are some advantages doing MBA, but of course there are some more advantages. Without doing MBA, you can continue your businesses because you'll definitely learn in your businesses too. That is why people say that experience matters. I've heard that every businessman looks after anything in a commercial way. Your views on it? It may be right, but not all the businessmen. Some are each and every person have their own perspective. What I feel is some people may see it in a commercial way because they used to think everything in that way. Each and every minute they used to think about their business. So some people may do that. How can I control the future and instead of trying to predict it? No one can control the future. No one can predict the future. What I feel is we have to just go on with the flow, and accordingly we have to plan our future. How can an entrepreneur cope by this pandemic effect? These are very tough times. True, even I am facing tough situations. But the only thing which we have to do is we have to mold according to the situation. Like in my handloom business right now, I have transformed my men's garment store to a place where we are selling masks, we are selling kerchiefs, we are selling something related to the pandemic. In the same situation, we have to mold all the things in that way. Or if it is not possible, we have to wait. We have to be strong. How can an entrepreneur go? Okay. What is your future goal? My future goal is right now I have been scaling up these 5 businesses simultaneously, and my future goal is to scale up these all businesses to the next levels. Like there's right now we all know that Tata Group of Industries, in the same way Chandra's Group of Industries should be coming in the future. Thank you. Do you have any other plans, or will you continue this for lifetime? Right now I don't have any other plans. Right now I've been focusing on business. I don't think so that I'll go in other routes, but don't know. If you people wanted to connect with me or talk to me, your coordinators will help you to help giving my LinkedIn address or my email ID and all. It's difficult to handle one business, but you're working on 5 simultaneously. Great jobs. Thank you. Thank you so much, Madhusudan. I've completed before the time, I think. Thank you, Srinivas. Thank you. With the e-commerce websites, how are you coping with the competition? True, there is a competition. As I told you, already my men's garment industry is very much saturated. There are so many players in the market, but we just need those contacts where we can sell our things. There should be a strong contact between a store, uh, a seller, and a customer. That is what I feel. That is why I already told you that there should be something new in the step in strategy. There should be an USP, whether it is in the price or whether it is in the product. How to handle multiple business at a time. Raviteja, I have already answered this question, like how to handle multiple business at a time. It is just handling everything in. We have to give the power of authority to our employees or to the person whom we believe in. Otherwise, we can't do multiple business at a time. How is it possible to practice simultaneously? So I just answered this question, Akshita. During lockdown time, Anil Kumar. Yes, during lockdown time, I seriously didn't know what to do for the first 15 days. I really thought what to do because everything is sudden and it is not expected. And then after 15 days, I was slowly calming down. And then I went to the market and I've seen the need which is required at this pandemic time. And then I moved on, as I told you. Which type of skills are needed to start any business, and how can we improve them from now onwards? There is nothing like skill which you need. I'm sure person who is going to the market will know what it is exactly. Person who is sitting inside and thinking that they have to do that, this, that, they'll not be knowing anything. I'm sure people who are going to market will only know the things exactly what it is. I suggest everything whoever wanted to start their own business, please go to the market, go on field, go work.
So Chandra, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your valuable time. It's pleasure for you having with us on this platform.